Byzantine Thurber style of the early style of the creeps, which of course inherited in the circa of the Anno Domini through Fode.
You don't have that all year round.
Pretty well. Oh, yes,
Real?
yes, because our weather's equable, as you know.
Yes, but it must be rather cold sometimes. You told me once, I remember, that you did have some snow.
Yes, that is true, but what we've got there, we've got our Surface pills, which we take. This is a chemical, though, which you make out of the ground, very economical for it, and that does bring out a warmth in the capillaries which all over the human frail, and so we can stand up to quite a various thing of that, you know.
Well, that's very interesting development. Have you mentioned that here to any of the authorities?
No, well, I think really it's an imposition to try and superimpose, shall we say, or an interlope the various way of life, the chemical, because after all, you've got your tranquilli, these very fine pills which engender the very great thirst of the medical worm.
Yes, there are various ways to keep warm here, admittedly. Back to entertainment, what do you think of it here, generally?
Well, I do feel not enough of your 50 millions of peatloaves throughout the country do make that trek to the city or wherever their repertory and the fine companies will give it for the local foil. I've been many a time and I've spent very rows and rows of tier of empty seekers.
That's the type of entertainment that you like best.
Well, what more than creative heart, that which springs from the heart.
Yes, I remember one time you told me after having been to Paris that you saw something there that intrigued you, quite a large show.
Oh, yes, well, there were two. There was the opera comique, as kind of on do, if you'll excuse that, which was Massenet's Third, for which gave her a very fine and, can I give a third music hold for it?
Yes, do.
Very difficult.
Yes, do.
It's an oblique corn for this key of our diatonic scale load.
Yeah.
But not only that, there was the great backgrove of the people who really worked in with this musical motif. Then, of course, there was a folie bergère, where I saw a very fine, it wouldn't be usurping to say a thing like this, would it?
Wouldn't be what?
A usurphy. That's our idiomatic throw for saying an out-of-order say.
Oh, no.
No. Well, there was trapeze, which was very high, up into the eaves and dangle it.
Yes.
There, slide it down half-side down, load one person, and then another top. And the man in the orchestra, which shows the French undermost of the sense of humour, went meep on a little horn.
Really? That's not one of the things I've heard about most about
Oh,
the
you should
folie
go to
bergère.
see.
I suppose there are other points about the folie bergère.
Oh, there are, because what I like is the congenial human third. That's where they're sitting round the small table load and the dance and sing. It's coming right out as if they're giving of their harp strings to you who sit there as you do on the 4 square table load.
In other words, you think that in this country our world of entertainment could be improved?
No. You have your very fine intimate theatre, you have the cinema, also the very great theatres here, the Shakespeare, Much Ado, and all those wonderful throws, The Taming of Shrew.
What do you think of English comedians?
I think there's a very high-class service for that, but your new medium of television does offer up a real scover for those who've got the deep insular sight to the satirical third. There's a great future hold for this little 4x3 screeny, which gives the square eyeball in some cases, or leaves it there for your own imagination.